tonight. From Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10. At their
so 1st and 10 now from the 30. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He's brought down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Watson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Christian Kirk. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Demarcus Robinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 2nd quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Tua. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
3rd down.
From midfield, here's Tua. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced to dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man, it's Patterson complete.
Watson.
Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain. It is it's 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Roughing the passer defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Keelan Cole, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth.
And now it's blocked. The Bucs pick it up. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Bad move. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa able to hit his target, Claypool. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
13. Buccaneers 7.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa on the move to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Now a carry for Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Second and inches at the 26-yard
completion here to Claypool. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Buccaneers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That is caught inside the 5. And the Buccaneers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll try to run with Sanders. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chase Claypool, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Watson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On second down, it's Patterson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a... yard up to the 39.
There on the tackle.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Tua. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now left side on the swing pass. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
Miles Sanders.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brings up 4th down. There's D.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Buccaneers 17.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me.
And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw. Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bears have retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Steps away. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
At the 44-yard line.
Tua to throw again. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Able to hit his target layup. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And his kick is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, all right, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Another run with Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Tua going to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And the Buccaneer
play action. Now it's Tua. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, here's Watson. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, open man is Kirk, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So that one will be accepted. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This ball complete to Rager. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
From the gun, it's Tua. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 34-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders.
The handoff.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Steps away to his left. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Bears
at the line prepping for their next drive. The Bears offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run with Patterson. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll run here with Laird. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pettis now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it.
Frank Clark. Tua Tagovailoa.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Buccaneers
looking to pass. Tua forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
Here's Tua.
3rd.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Tagovailoa's pass.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion.
but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And this one is right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
30. Bears 20.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a two-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Watson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. And it's complete. Henry. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Watson now to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's...
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Miles Sanders, the ball.
Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Buccaneers.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Tua sets up to pass it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Pettis now on the return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
He was covered by Josh Norman.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Buccaneers.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many